Well, this is the closest Johnny football would get to the field. Yep. Hey. They lost 9 straight season openers, tied for the longest losing streak in NFL history. Big Ben, he's calling it in. He's like 17-1 all time against Cleveland.
That's my dog there.
Man, yeah. Antonio Brown Lee is off the chain.
Grown man.
Man, this
you said Brown Lee?
Antonio Brown Lee is what we're going to call him right now.
Well, watch Roethlisberger keep the play alive, and then Brown beating the Pro Bowler Joe Hayden.
Look at that, man.
Oh, look at what I just said, cornerbacks. When the quarterback scrambles to get out of the pocket, lock on to your receiver and do not look back.
Since that kid took over as the #1 receiver and Pittsburgh lost Mike Wallace, we questioned what he could do.
Watch this.
He could do all of this.
Brown
he is Antonio Brown Lee.
Now, the flag was thrown because of unnecessary roughness, and Spencer Lanning's wondering, okay.
Man, yeah, that's like he's Bruce.
He got caught in the mid. He was trying to jump over him.
But what you
realized he couldn't get over him.
But what you tell your son when he asks you where I'm
Well, this is how that drive finished. Le'Veon Bell, Marshall.
Listen, it's a bad boy. Le'Veon Bell, he brings a dimension to this offense that they've been missing for a while. Since Fast Willie Parker.
He got some shakes, though.
Yes, Steelers were up 27-3 at the break, but the Browns ran all over him in the second half. Terrence West.
See, this is not the Pittsburgh Steelers defense that we've come to know and love. They've fallen, and they can't get up.
The rookie ran for 100 in his NFL debut. Then Brian Hoyer keeping Johnny football on the bench. Hit Travis Benjamin.
Boy, from the U right there. I lost one 88 clubber in Akeem Mix. I found me another guy. That guy's there from the U too.
Well, guess what? We are now tied at 27, but Big Ben with a chance. Under 30 ticks to go. Roethlisberger to Marcus Wheaton. He caught 6 passes all of last year. He caught 6 on Sunday. They go down, they clock it. Kyle Shanahan, like Penton, wondering can Sean Squeeze him at least help us out and miss one, but he
squeezed it in there.
41 yards, and the Steelers beat Cleveland yet again. But this was very much like the Broncos game against the Colts. Saints and Browns both winless coming in this one. Would we see Johnny Manziel or a ton of Brian Hoyer? Drew Brees, they lost in overtime in Atlanta last week, and here he overshoots Jimmy Graham, which is tough to do, to Sean Gibson picking it off.
He knows what to do. Hey, this kid Gibson can play, man. He can play. 4
picks in the last 5 games date back to last year.
He knows where to find the ball. He makes plays week in and week out.
Right before the half, though, by the way, they missed the PAT, and that number would be huge.
How you miss a PAT?
I don't know. Second quarter, Breeze right before halftime hits Jimmy Graham over the Pro Bowler, Joe Hayden.
Ball. It's okay, Joe.
That's a big cover.
It's okay.
Don't even worry about that.
There, everybody.
Hey, guys.
The best thing about
Joe, your seatbelts, everybody. What do we got?
He's on the best.
Johnny Manziel's on the field. Watch the excitement. Guys, here we go. To Isaiah Crowell. Is that amazing?
Watch how open this guy is in 2 plays. See how amazing it is that he
and then how about this? A little bit later in the game, how about that? Okay, that's not working. So let's let him throw the ball.
Watch this guy in the flat to the left of your screen, people.
That would be Ray Agnew, the fullback.
Count how many seconds he's open before he gets the ball. 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then he gets lit up by Jarvis Bird.
And that's the part of the football game in the National Football League that you have to understand.
Was he in the play?
Yeah.
Because he chop blocked, he rolled the chop block. He got up and ran to the flag.
Hey, Marshall, I know you like this kid, another rookie, Terrence West.
Oh, what's that number?
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. You got some 28s out here doing some things now.
Hello?
You got a few 28s, man. I thought that's why you called Terrence West out.
Do you like the way Mark Ingram's running the ball through 2 weeks?
Yes, he is letting them know that Kyrie Robinson, Tavares Cadet, this is all about me.
Is it contract?
3 touchdowns so far for Ingram this year. Under 4 to go, huge play, 3rd and 5. Carlos Dansby with a sack of Breeze. So the Saints had to punt. Browns would start on their own 5-yard line.
For Cleveland.
That gets to our Mercedes-Benz drive of the day. Mike Pettin looking on as Brian Hoyer facing a 4th and 7 with under 40 seconds to go. Hoyer doesn't have his Pro Bowl tight end, Jordan Cameron, so he hits Gary Barnidge for 10 yards moving the chains. Yeah.
Barnidge.
Next play with the clock ticking, Miles Austin.
What?
He doesn't pull a hammy, he pulls this one in. Now watch it.
Chris, y'all ain't right.
Near the sticks, and then he goes out of bounds. So they would review the play to see whether or not he had possession. It was ruled a catch on the field. They don't overturn it, and they stop the clock with 15 seconds to go. after an incompletion. Watch this one. It's a blown coverage or something in the Saints secondary because Andrew Hawkins is wide open.
My guy, 4th and long right there. This dude here is a little player, man. He had to turn around and get that thing, a whole bunch of things, but he got it right there in the presence of mind to make sure you call that timeout. We just won this game.
Billy Cundiff, 63 for 63 all-time, and field goals under 30.
He just missed the extra point,
well,
guys.
This one's from 29, and it's for the win, and the Browns are about to win just their second home opener since returning to the league in 99.
Let Chris call this. He doesn't get to do this much with his home team, the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, listen, it happens at least 4 times a year. Another distracting week for John Harbaugh and the Baltimore Ravens, 1-1, taking on the 1-1 Cleveland Browns. And Johnny Manziel, we got the package in for him, right? So he ran 3 plays last week, 2 of them he handed off. Here he hands off to another rookie, Isaiah Crowell, does nothing. And it looks like the Browns bench, the coaching staff starts chewing out Manziel. They want him to come over.
This is good.
They're not happy with him. But watch, Manziel really never leaves the field. That's the offensive coordinator, Kyle Shanahan, and then watch him say, go!
This is some great acting right there.
Brian Hoyer, it's a wide-open Manziel!
That looks like the play we drew up in the longest yard.
Man, listen,
the machine.
Listen, you run a play like that to win a game.
Yeah, we had.
Was there an illegal shift in the longest yard?
Yes, we had Adam Sandler. This was our 2-pointer play. This was the play. I actually threw the ball, though. Yeah, we did that in longest yard. Right
Terrence West called for an illegal shift.
I threw it to Adam Sandler, just like that. Bite.
There you go. And playing the role of Adam Sandler will be Johnny Football.
Number 2.
They look kind of alike there. There you go. All right, 4th quarter.
It's a great play.
Browns up 21-17. Billy Cundiff already missed from 50. This one from 36. Asa Jackson swats it away, and that's huge because it keeps it a 4-point deficit instead of a touchdown.
That's straight effort right there, man. That's saying, hey, I am not going to just let this game get away.
That's a good get off. That was
a great
That's a lack thereof of effort on the.
Now 90 seconds to go. Baltimore down 1 in Cleveland territory. Joe Flacco to Steve Smith, who beats the Pro Bowler Joe.
It's what he is.
That was a great release.
Man, it's what he shows.
You scared me just now.
That's how Steve Smith makes people.
He's got 200-yard receiving games in 3 games as a Raven. None last year with Carolina.
That's violent.
So now Justin Tucker from 32 yards out.
When I walking in the hall.
Ravens lose Dennis Pitta to a dislocated hip, but they end up winning the game in Cleveland.
For you, Pitta.
Brian Hoyer and the Browns coming off the bye week down in Nashville. Jake Locker back in the starting lineup after missing last week's game. Second quarter, they're up 14-3. Locker blitzed, incomplete. However, a little rough in the passer by Buster Screen.
Locker's out of the ball game.
Yeah, because he hit his thumb on Screen's helmet. He was done for the day, and so here comes Charlie Whitehurst, who ended up throwing 2 touchdowns, and the Titans had a 28-3 lead at one point.
It's over, right?
Pick it up 28-15. Hoyer keeping the play alive and finding Travis Benjamin from
W. Man, big day by Travis Benjamin right there. Making a play. That's a lot of speed, boy, you have to hold on to.
All right, later on, huge play. 3rd and 6, Whitehurst out to Delaney Walker, who apparently gets the first down. So says the rest. But Mike Pettin says, I don't like the mark. I'm going to challenge it. And take a look. It's where the ball is. It is indeed shy of the first down marker. So it's now 4th and inches, and the Titans go for it, and they call this on their own 42? What?
I'm going to let you know right now, that right guard, he got it handed to him.
Ken Wisenhunt actually challenged the spot, lost the challenge. So the Browns get it back, and it's time for our Mercedes-Benz drive of the day. Brian Hoyer with under a minute and a half to go.
Say it with pride.
He is looking for Travis Benjamin from W. And he's scoring it.
Say it with pride.
The Browns erase the largest deficit ever in the history of the NFL. On the road, it was 25 points, and they get a win.
You can't be losers with no kicker. You got
ain't nothing wrong with that.
You do nothing
Hey, Big Ben make that same comment. We don't have a problem. Don't kill the messenger.
All time against the Browns.
The message is right.
Brian Hoyer to Jordan Cameron, who's so wide open. He's got to call for like a fair catch on that.
That is a great game plan play.
Got it down to the 5, where Isaiah Crowell would then take it. This kid runs hard, LT.
He does run hard, man. He's hungry. That's what I like to say.
And none of us thought
carries.
Hoyer would even be in there right now. So we got to give some love to Hoyer, man.
Well, you can't on this throw to his Pro Bowl tight end. Look at this, dropping it in.
Balling, man. That's nice. Beautiful.
Brian Hoyer, the Cleveland kid, Might be hanging on to that starting job for just a while. The only time you might see Johnny Manziel's in those commercials.
Take the players from Pittsburgh out back and have to talk with them.
Here's the bad news. Alex Mackey never missed a play since being drafted in 2009.
Wow.
Broken ankle.
Praying
Looks like
for you,
it
buddy.
done for the year.
That's a good dude, man.
On to the third. Big Ben looking for Heath Miller, gets tipped and then busts a screen, picking it off.
Yeah, they did not look at all like Pittsburgh today.
Pittsburgh ain't look like Pittsburgh all year.
Or maybe Cleveland just looked like Cleveland as Ben Tate had 2 touchdowns on the ground. The Browns have the same record as the Seattle Seahawks, and their 2 losses are by a combined 5 points. Just saying. Just saying.
Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. There was somebody on Friday, I believe, predicted that the Jags would get their first win of the season. I can't remember who that was. DJ, can you remind me?
I don't remember either, but he's a wonderful father, man, and human being.
Doesn't take long for DJ to get them all buttered up, LT, you know what I mean? And look what we have here. That wasn't ideal.
That was one of 3 interceptions for Blake Bortles today, but did a nice job hanging in. And the Jaguars, as a team, just kind of hanging around, and eventually they got things rolling.
Well, here come Brian Hoyer and the Browns over to Andrew Hawkins for a 16-yard gain. That led to a Billy Cundiff 22-yard field goal. So the Browns go up 6-0. Blake Bortles, again, picked off this time by Tashawn Gibson.
That's his second one of the day.
It's their 5th straight game with multiple giveaways. And Brian Hoyer trying to make him pay here to Jordan Cameron, but it's incomplete. The Jags are going to take over on the 24. That was 4th and 1. Kind of a risky play to.
Yeah, why not just run it?
Well,
Tate?
They got 3 running backs.
You know, Bortles wasn't going to be throwing interceptions all day long. Finds Clay Harbor here for a 24-yard gain.
And Clay Harbor, somebody I was around in Philadelphia, really had a nice year. The last couple weeks we've seen him. He's very athletic. He's kind of an H-back more than a tight end.
2 plays later, Bortles.
Fastball.
To Allen Robinson, who slips a couple of tackles. And the Jags take the 7-6 lead.
Yeah, you know, the Cleveland Browns have been on a roll, but they've been doing it on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, a lot of holes they need to plug.
Browns have the ball in the 3rd quarter. Hoyer here, sacked by Telvin Smith. He fumbles, and the Jags recover. Now, the play's going to be reviewed, but it was upheld. Let's take another look at exactly what happened here. The ball comes out before his hand comes forward, so that's going to lead to a Josh Scobie 30-yard field goal, and the Jags on top 10-6. Here's Bortles picked off again, this time by Buster Screen. DJ said it earlier, his 3rd interception of the day.
Yeah, 3 picks for Bortles in this one. And that time, you got to know where you are on the football field. Tuck the ball down. He's a tough guy to tackle. Get that 5 yards yourself. You cannot make that decision.
Moving on to the 4th, the Jags punting here. And it's a muffed.
There was a lot wrong with that one, LT, starting with trying to field a punt at your 1-yard line.
Leroy Reynolds recovers at the Browns 8. Defensive offsides was called on the play, but it would obviously be declined by the Jaguars. Next play, Denard Robertson.
Michigan quarterback.
Yeah. Robinson in for the touchdown. 17-6. Robinson finishes with 127 yards and a touchdown.
What?
Yeah, his previous career high, 28
He got
yards.
the start today.
Wow.
Telvin Smith.
It's a good day for the rookie.
Coming up with the interception here. Hoyer was trying to get into the hands of Ben Tate. Hoyer, not a good game. 16 of 41, 215 yards and an interception. Couple of plays later, the other rookie out of UCF, Storm Johnson, scores the touchdown, and the Jags get their first win of the season, 24-6. They finally snapped that streak.
I had a chance to talk with their general manager, Dave Caldwell, on the phone this week, and he was pretty optimistic about this team, not only in this game, but going forward, playing a lot of young players. Felt like they're going to grow up, and we saw it today.
So mild upset there. The Jags take out the Browns.
Let's go to Cleveland, the Oakland Raiders.
That's the man right there, man.
LeBron James in the house cheering on the Browns. First quarter, no score. 4th and 12.
The Browns are placing receiving in it.
Here's a little trickery. Raiders line up for a field goal. Matt Schaub bobbles the snap.
I feel so sorry for Schaub. This
Looks
always
downfield.
happens. This always happened to Schaub. They starting to call it a Schaub.
Schaub's like, why did we even call that?
Why'd you even throw that? How about that?
Brian Hoyer coming off a pretty rough performance last week in the loss to the Jaguars. He looked pretty shaky early in the first quarter, down 6-0. Almost intercepted by Charles Woodson.
Charles still making plays, baby.
Browns forced to punt. Second quarter, same score. Hoyer fires over the middle, hits Jordan Cameron.
That hurt.
Hit to the head is the
Wasn't
flag.
a hit to the head. He came in shoulder first.
Well, he would go to the locker room with a concussion. He didn't return. Browns would go up 9-0 on a Billy Cundiff field goal. In the fourth quarter, the Browns leading 9-6.
Nice.
Andrew Hawkins for the touchdown. The Browns lead 16-6, and the Browns go on to win 23-13.
All right, it's the Battle of the Orange. Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Cleveland Browns. Brian Hoyer's played well for the Browns, looking to go 8-3 as a starter for Cleveland. Mike Pettin, meanwhile, trying to keep his team alive in the AFC North, the only division where every team has a winning record. All right, first quarter, Buccaneers. Mike Glennon passing deep, but the ball is tipped by Joe Hayden and then intercepted by Dante Whitner. And look at the man go, 54 yards down to the Buccaneers' 21-yard line. Take another look at this play by Joe Hayden. A beautiful job by Joe Hayden to keep the ball alive for Dante Whitner to make that interception. A beautiful play there. All right, second quarter now. Buccaneers with it. They're trailing 6-0, but not for very long. Mike Glennon throws deep again to Mike Evans, but this time it's a touchdown. 24 yards, and the Bucs lead 7-6. But how about this? Mike Evans with a little Manziel money sign. Remember, they did go to school together, but is it a diss or a tribute? Not sure. Ensuing Browns possession, Hoyer's pass intercepted by Jonathan Banks, and the Bucs will take over at the Browns' 10-yard line. All right, 2 plays later, Mike Glennon looking end zone, but picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Gibson actually leads the league with 6 picks right now. A good play by him. Third quarter, Browns with it. Hoyer on goal to go finds Terrence West for a little dump-off pass and a 2-yard score. And the Browns lead 16-10. Next, Bucs possession. Mike Glennon looking for Mike Evans again, and the Mike and Mike connection is good. A 24-yard touchdown, and again, another money sign. Is it a diss or a tribute? We'll have to wait to find out. Fourth quarter, Browns ball. Hoyer's pass deflected by Bradley McDougal and intercepted by Clinton McDonald. The Bucs take over. Fourth quarter, 5 plays later, Bucs lining up to punt. Michael Conan, his punt deflected by Craig Robertson. And the Browns take over at the Buccaneers' 35-yard line. So how about the ensuing Browns possession? This on second down. Brian Hoyer. Good amount of time, scanning the field, firing, and then finding a wide open Taylor Gabriel. A 34-yard touchdown. The Browns would go for 2 but could not convert, so they lead 22-17. Hoyer, 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. But Mike Glennon trying to answer right back. Finding Mike Evans yet again, a 31-yard hookup there. That's late in the fourth quarter. Evans would finish with 124 yards and 2 scores. 4 plays later on fourth down, Mike Glennon throws complete to Mike Evans for a 9-yard gain. You think, wait a second, that's a first down. But no, offensive pass interference. Take another look. It looked like Mike Evans pushed off a bit on Buster Screen for the reception. Controversial call, but that means another fourth down try. 1:45 left to go in the game. Glennon looking for another rookie, Austin Safarian Jenkins, but that would not hold up. 22-17 your final as the Browns improved to 5-3.
Nice moment. Bengals defensive lineman Devin Still's daughter Leah attending her first NFL game. Leah, of course,
Leah, you're beautiful, babe.
With stage 4
so
neuroblastoma in June, up in the box, watching her dad warm up. A check for $1.3 million presented to Cincinnati Children's Hospital from the sale of Devin Still's jersey. He gets a hug from Brian Hoyer, and Leah getting a little emotional. She wanted to be with Daddy. right before the
bless
game.
your heart.
Very understandable. First quarter, Andy Dalton not having a great night from the get-go. Picked off by Craig Robertson, who returned it about 15 yards. This just wasn't a good throw. One of several bad throws on the night for Dalton, guys.
Well, it looks like either the tight end stopped running or Andy Dalton thought he was going to be in a different place. Either way, it was an interception by Robertson. Great read on his part, reading the quarterback, making a great play.
That would lead to a Ben Tate touchdown. Bengals next drive. Dalton looking for a Mohamed Sanu, overthrows him badly. Marvin Lewis saying, I don't think
Give
my
him a
quarterback
shot. That's
has
what
it."
he's saying.
3rd and 15 next. Now, this was bad. It showed absolutely no awareness on Dalton's part. He's about 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. Gets a penalty for an illegal forward pass, but he said things would be okay.
Everybody just chill. I'm a big part of it. I'm going to relax too, but we're fine. We're in this game. Nobody stress. Nobody push. Nobody do anything. Just be us. That's all we need, all right? Let's go.
All right, pep talk coming from Dalton. Dalton here throwing it at Paul Kruger's feet. He had a completion percentage in the first half of 31%.
Is that good, Dan?
That's not good. That's a career low.
Gotcha.
Second quarter.
No, not yet.
Browns have the ball up 7-3.
Stop it, Willie.
This was good. Travis Benjamin just squirting through that Bengals defense. 1st and goal for the Browns. 2 plays later. Isaiah Crowell takes it over for the 2-yard touchdown. Browns take a 14-3 lead.
Talked about that running game.
They've got 3 backs. They just keep bringing them after you, one after another.
Third quarter, nothing going right for the
Speaking about
Bengals.
big
Marvin
man-
Lewis, look out.
Don't hit your own head coach.
Drake Kirkpatrick.
Look how he got him. What number was he?
Okay.
What number was he?
You're going to have a pink slip in your locker
Which
tomorrow,
way did he
Dre.
go?
Later in the third, Brian Hoyer to Gary Barnage for a 28-yard gain.
I love
First
the
and
pass,
goal,
Dan,
Browns.
but that catch, spectacular, Gary.
3 plays later, Terrence West up and over.
Across the plains.
Yep.
That's all that matters. He fumbles after he crossed the plane. Take another look at the extension from West here, guys.
As long as it touches
Not
the
yet.
white, and you'll see the
There it
extension, and then the helmet.
That's all that matters. Browns up 24-3. West had 26 carries for 94 yards in that touchdown. Later in the fourth, Terrence West.
Devin Stills. This is one of the highlights, the lone highlight probably for the Bengals all night. Devin, big hit.
And Leah up cheering in the box. The Browns
That was
win
my daddy.
24-3. Leah proud of Pops. The Bengals, though, didn't have much going well for them tonight. Man, every aspect of the game, they were just dominated.
Ryan Mallett used to carry Brady and Brian Hoyer's pads. That, according to Tom's Facebook page. I don't know if Tom actually posted that on his Facebook page, but you get the point. So Mallett making his first NFL start. He had 4 career passes. But this was all about J.J. Watt on this day. Taking on the fans in Cleveland. He was probably hearing it. And so let's not only put him on offense, let's split him out wide.
With a linebacker?
Split him out wide?
Yep. Now that's incredible right there. Incredible play by J.J. Watts. Give him love for an incredible
gives him his check
throw
back for that.
by Ryan Mallett. Give him love.
By a D lineman.
A 300-pound D lineman.
And did you see that? He's the first defensive lineman to have 4 touchdowns in a single season since 1948.
All his homies calling him right now.
Second quarter, it wasn't all great for J.J. Watt. Already 1 roughing the punter penalty and make it 2. Gets Spencer Lanning. That was on 4th and 28.
That wasn't smart.
Nah.
But I take it because he's going to make up for it.
He's going hustle. That's hustle right there.
It led to a Browns touchdown. Game tied at 7, but right before halftime, after an Isaiah Crowell fumble, Mallett to Garrett Graham. Texans also ran for 213 yards without Arian Foster.
Did you see that? Did you see the way he ran him over? That's how you get in an 8-8 club. This is ridiculous.
Welcome back, Josh Gordon, from a 10-game suspension, making his season debut in Atlanta. He was wide open a bunch of times, and Brian Hoyer just was throwing
Everybody's
terrible
wide
passes.
open against Atlanta. You was wide open against Atlanta.
I wouldn't have caught it, though. You know that.
You'd have caught it.
Nah.
It just had to be a handout.
All right, so end of the first half, Billy Cundiff trying it from 60.
Don't do
That's
it.
a bad idea with Devin Hester back there.
Mama, here come that man. Now, this is the best that ever did it.
I love
Watch the
Josh
speed.
Gordon.
Look at can you see the speed?
I'm going back.
Like he's floating, man.
How about the guy that catches him? That's starting guard Joel Bitonio, the second-round pick out of Nevada.
Antonio told his kids, I'm taking Devin Hester. Good job, Dad. Dad can't walk all week now.
All right, on to the fourth. Now, here's where things get a little crazy. Brian Hoyer.
Why are you dropping back that far?
Picked off by Desmond Trufant. That was on 1st and goal from your
20.
back foot at the 22.
One reason.
Oh.
Yeah, they're trying to give Josh Gordon an opportunity there, but that's just it's a horrible play right there. But earlier, Josh Gordon, after that first hot throw, looked like he was upset. He can't be upset. You just got back, buddy. On suspension. I don't care what anybody said. You don't get upset. You just play hard right now.
All right, a minute to
great
go.
game.
Matt
Yeah,
Ryan
great
hits
game
Harry
today.
Douglas, and the Falcons call a timeout, not the Browns. So that's what Mike Smith decides to do. And now on 3rd and 2, Ryan looking for Devin Hester, but Justin
Wide
Gilbert.
open, wide open, Mac. Wide open.
Knocks it away.
Had him. Look at him. That's why you see why when you see a receiver jumping around like that, that mean I had him.
Matt Ryan waited too long, too late. It was too much.
All right, so Matt Ryan no good. Matt Bryant is good from 53. That gives Atlanta, that's first place Atlanta at 4 and 6, by the way. The 1-point lead, but here comes Cleveland.
That's what money looks like happy.
Brian Hoyer getting his chance and finding Josh Gordon, one of his 8 catches for $120.
Talking about phenomenal talent, a phenomenal gift. He said it. I was not sitting around doing nothing. I was sitting around.
Now, no more timeouts for the Browns. Hoyer to Miles Austin. You got to get up there and clock it.
What's he saying?
And the Browns do. So that sets up Billy Cundiff.
Why you let him get all the way? See, they play with my emotions, man. That's why I can't do it.
They play with your emotions.
I can't do it. I can't even wear red and black on
So this was one.
Cundiff, his 13th career game-winning
here
field
going back
goal.
and forth with your relationship in this game.
I love too hard.
And the Browns improved to 7-4 for the first time since 07. Mike Pettin gives you one of those, and Josh Gordon is back. Ready to beast.
Bro, man.
Remember last week's game snowed out, moved to Motown.
Who had Cleveland win this game?
Cleveland did not have a chance.
New Bills owner, Terry
telling
Pagula,
you.
giving all the first responders the game ball, and then Hall of
Jim
Famer
Kelly
Jim Kelly
doing that with Darryl Talley
Hey,
jersey, they did not have a chance.
Chris, finish that.
That was pretty good.
56.
Yeah, Darryl Talley.
Darryl Talley, there you
helping
go.
him out.
Darryl Talley, love you, man. Praying
Brian
for you, buddy.
Hoyer picked off by Denoris Searcy at the end of the first half. However, the Bills would have a field goal block, so the Browns are up 3-0 at halftime. But Hoyer and Gordon haven't exactly been clicking in his first 2 weeks that Gordon's been back. Third quarter, 4th and 2. Kyle Orton trying to keep the play alive. He does, and he hits Robert Woods. Look at the adjustment, Mike.
Man, I love it, man, right here. That's a wonderful play, man. I'm telling you something, boy. Buffalo, they got good talent.
Don't panic,
on that
Buster.
team. Young talent.
And next play, Orton to Chris Hogan.
They always work.
He's in for 3 yards out, and the Bills go up 7-3. Next play from scrimmage, Terrence West, one of the Browns' rookies in the backfield. Wrong hand, Marshall.
Oh, buddy.
Don't look good.
Yep, it's cold. He got a cough. And when you cough up the ball like that,
You don't play no more.
boy, you got
Jerry
to go to the
Hughes
hospital.
taking it, 18 yards for the score.
I'll sit you on the bench. That's the hospital.
Don't come back.
Terrence West
When you get a cough
split
that
carries
bad,
with Isaiah Crowell. That number may diminish.
Just let somebody take your ball and you just lay down there. Man, get up, at least try to go at the ball.
On to the fourth, Hoyer looking for Taylor
Pepper
Gabriel.
Johnson.
But it's Searcy who's going to be stepping in and was seemingly Hoyer's favorite target on this day.
Oh, yeah. These should be in completion. I mean, these should be completions.
Look at
When you
that.
throw him to a DB that good,
And he was double covered. He was still trying to go to him.
yeah.
Well, you know what that means. Somebody's going to warm up on the sidelines.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is it time?
It's money time.
Yo, put me
Seeing
in.
snaps for the first time since week
What a dollar
2.
sign.
Oh, even the king is chiming in and watching this
Here
one.
we go.
Manziel ripping it to Josh Gordon, one of his 7 catches. And then 2 plays later,
Ball got a little something on it now, too.
work in the middle of the field to Jim Dre.
Arm is fresh.
Seriously, almost had a third
Almost
pick.
had him again.
That ball came in there now.
Sprayed in.
And then
That's a
2 plays later, What does Johnny do so well?
Oh, yeah. Let's make him holler, baby. Make him holler. And give it to me, Johnny.
Oh, asset management.
Give it to me, Johnny.
Manziel's first regular season score. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it?
Can we get it?
Of course he
Come on now.
If he don't do it, he's going to lose the endorsement. No more Snickers commercial for you.
Put that
Is
up
it there? Is it there?
It's coming. It's coming.
Bad snap. Johnny throw. Kyle Williams nails him.
In the money.
Watch the crowd. Recovers.
Watch the crowd.
Oh, yeah, they're giving it back
give it back to him.
However, every scoring play is reviewed, and they said that he was throwing it, so it's an incomplete pass.
That's a horrible call. That's a horrible call.
All right, so Johnny gets another crack at it.
That was a horrible call.
4th and 6, and he's going to throw it shy of the sticks to Miles Austin, who, by the way, injured his kidneys, staying the night in a Buffalo hospital.
We praying for you, man. Miles is a good dude.
So Manziel finishes 5 of 8. Who you go with? Hoyer, Manziel, Hoyer. Colts and Browns, and Johnny back to jazzercise class. He did not see the field on Sunday. Instead, Brian Hoyer, Cleveland's own, still the starter. More on that momentarily. Scoreless game in the red zone. Hoyer leaves red-faced after he gets picked off by the former Brown, Mike Adams.
Somebody didn't do something that wasn't being expected.
Yep.
That's a good pick that up.
He's got 8 interceptions thrown in his last 5 games. That's
a great play,
good.
man.
Still scoreless in the first. Andrew Luck pressure drilled by Paul Kruger. And Craig Robertson says, I'll take that, thank you.
Or you said, we be even now, we even.
And look at Luck saying, it's my fault. My fault. He does look more and more like the Geico caveman dude with that beard. It's just awful looking. Third quarter, Luck with his team down 14-7. It's the 8th overall pick, Justin Gilbert.
Do something with it, 21 reasons. Let's do something with it. We gonna be 21 reasons.
Speaking of 21, it's 21-7
See how he
Cleveland.
threw the ball? Now he has the ball. That's some good stuff there.
Colts now down 21-10. Andrew Luck to T.Y. Hilton on Joe Hayden.
Oh, man, now this battle started out great early. Joe Hayden was putting it on T.Y. Hilton,
Yeah,
but it finished
T.Y. get off that Teddy Riley. He got off that jam. They should have went back a little bit so you saw how he got off that jam.
I saw him.
One of his 10 grabs on the day, they'd missed the 2-point conversion, so they're down 5. On to the 4th, Colts down 2. Luck
real speed, that boy.
Looking for more Hilton, but it's Jim Leonard. His Badgers didn't show up on Saturday. He did on Sunday in a big way. Also had a sack. So short field for the Browns, but they couldn't convert it into a touchdown. Had to settle for a conduit field goal.
That was a little high. It's tough for T.Y. coming across that fast.
Now just over 2 minutes to go. Colts down 5. Luck looking for Dwayne Allen. PI on bust a screen.
Great job by Dwayne Allen going up and jumping into him.
That's the bad call.
Making sure he gets the contact. Man, a lot of guys should be trying this, man.
Pick it up, 4th and inches, under a minute to go. What do? Andrew Luck? Nope. It's Boom Heron, the former Buckeye. Look at him finding his way. Andrew Luck called it the greatest half-yard run he's ever seen.
Former Buckeye, huh? He must have helped them sneak in that thing today.
And then Luck finding T.Y. for the TD, and the Colts have their first lead.
That was a fake pick that he darted out on. That was a great play.
Wasn't that something, man?
That was a great play.
Now the Browns still have a chance. They got 2 timeouts left. They just need a field goal to win. Hoyer out of the pocket, and he throws it. Watch Josh Gordon get both mitts on the ball. You've got to catch it.
That's a very hard catch. Now, I know y'all are trying to put that on the drop on Josh Gordon.
No, but he got to catch it.
He wasn't going to be in bounds anyway.
Yes, he was.
That would have been a tough, very tough grab. You know, he slowed down half the route because he didn't think it was going to happen.
Johnny Football, the 21st different starting quarterback for your Cleveland Browns since their reincarnation in '99.
Johnny be good.
Down 7-zip, trying to run for the first down. Reggie Nelson bringing it down.
Johnny found out the NFL is they're a little faster here in this league.
And how's that read option that used to work in College Station?
Wallace
Gilberry
says he has to hand that one off, though. That would have gone for 22 yards or 32 yards if he would have handed it off.
There were actually more Cincinnati Bengals money signs than Cleveland Browns first downs on this day. Jeremy Hill, huge first half, over 100 yards. They ran for 244. Now, watch what happens here. First, the stiff arm on Jim Leonard. Leonard, get off me!
Well, he stiffed arm Leonard.
And then he got stiff.
They stiff arm.
Joe Hayden, bum shoulder. done pretty much after the first quarter. Johnny Manziel played the whole game, but contributed about as much as Hayden. Picked off by Dre Kirkpatrick.
Trying to wait to see where he's throwing. You got to be anticipatory in this throw. Anticipatory.
I like that word. How many syllables is that?
Syllable.
That's pretty good. All right, led to a Nugent field goal and a 20-0 lead. Next drive, Manziel watches it gets a little kooky on third down. He's like, is there anybody behind me? And I'll overthrow Jim Dre. Wow.
Yeah, those
Threw for
plays
80
used to
yards
go
on the
for
day.
something over at A&M.
Then Manziel knocked down by Ray Maluga on second down, and then Ray is going to let him know.
Come on, Ray.
There's another money sign. I still have yet to see a Browns first down.
That's what, and Manziel said later on, he didn't even notice that. I was like, well, he's right in your face. What do you mean?
He got called for taunting. All right, here's Johnny Football, like, in the backyard. This is okay. In an NFL field, it ain't.
It's an interception. You don't think Pac-Man gonna eat up that ball if you throw it up like that?
Look at this. He throws it 15 yards across his body to the middle of the field. Come on, man.
He got a strong arm, though.
Third quarter, Manziel, he looks left. Terrence West goes right. I can't imagine that's the way it was designed.
Yeah, Terrence West. Yeah, okay.
Browns, 107 total yards. The Bengals, in 190 games under Marvin Lewis, have 3 shutouts. All 3 are against the Browns. 30-0 your final. Battle Heisman winners in Carolina. Johnny first down, or at least that's what he was trying to be on Sunday.
So Johnny got a shield this week.
Yeah. And Cam back just like a dozen days after a car accident. He's got those 2 cracks in his back.
Cam.
But this is what's returned to his game, Prime.
No.
A little bit. He's finally running.
He's playing against Cleveland. Man.
Oh, come on now.
I'm telling you. I'm just telling you.
And, he's playing Santa, too. As far as Johnny Manziel, short day for him. First of all, rule number 1, you are not going to outrun NFL linebackers like Luke Kuechly.
Especially Luke Kuechly.
Yeah. Rule number 2, if you get hit hard, look at your hamstring and you'll be done for the day.
I ain't never seen nobody get hit, and I'm not doubting his injury, but I ain't never seen nobody get hit and your hamstring hurt.
Yep.
Usually your hamstring hurts.
So he's done. You know what that means?
Away from something.
It's Hoyer time! Manziel finished 3 of 8, 32 yards.
Hoyer is so mad right now.
On to the third. No Johnny Manziel, but there's plenty of
Cam.
Now Cam's going to keep this alive.
Cam.
And watch Billy Wynn, the defensive lineman.
Don't throw it, Cam.
He's going to come up with it, and then Jordan Poyer, not to be confused with Brian Hoyer, takes it from his teammate and runs it in. Except the referee says Billy Wynn gave himself up.
You can't just lay there with the ball, man.
Well, he's like 310 pounds.
Yeah, he was having, first of all, it was a great play for 300 pounds and a crazy play. But Cam, what are you doing, man? See, that's the kind of stuff to make you mad about Cam. You make a great run early, now you come back and do some mess like that.
So instead of a touchdown, Browns would have to settle for a field goal. They're down 10-6 at that point. On to the fourth, same score. It's Brian Hoyer, not to be confused with Jordan Poyer. And we got a little Hoyer paranoia to Jordan Cameron. Remember him? 81 yards, and it's the Browns' first offensive touchdown in 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Yes.
Is some intern from Cleveland keeping track of that stat, or what? All right.
You know, Johnny's like, man, it should have been me.
Well, they got a lead until this. 7 and change to go.
Whoa, Cam.
Newton, 264 total yards. That's to Jonathan Stewart for the touchdown, and then Cam. It says, yeah, over there. You give it. There you go. Panthers very much alive in the NFC South after the 4-point win.
We'll go to the AFC. Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens. John Harbaugh can clinch the playoff berth with a win and a Chargers loss for the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's not Hoyer, it's not Manziel, it's rookie Connor Shaw, the rookie out of South Carolina, making his first career NFL start. He's got 0 career pass attempts so far. That in the first quarter, no score. Shaw mishandled the snap and lost the ball. It was recovered by Terrell Suggs. A bad exchange between Shaw and center Nick McDonald. Ensuing Ravens possession. Harbaugh going for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Cal product Justin Forsett stuffed in the backfield, a 3-yard loss. Mike Pettin liking what he sees there. Second quarter, still no score. Forsett stuffed on that play you just saw, but this, oh, hello, 32-yard pickup for Justin Forsett. It would lead to a Justin Tucker 25-yard field goal, and the Ravens lead 3-0. Ensuing Browns possession, this on first down. Terrence West, the rookie. Look at him go, 36-yard gain for Terrence West. He stayed in bounds and hurdled past Will Hill for a nice big gain. It led to a Garrett Hartley 38-yard field goal, and the game was tied at 3. Ensuing Ravens possession. This was on 3rd and 3. Joe Flacco was stripped by former Raven Paul Kruger. Ball kicked around a little bit and then recovered by the Ravens' Jeremy Zuta. Kruger fired up, no doubt, against his old team there, forcing the Ravens out of field goal range also, and the game still tied at 3. Third quarter, same score. Shaw steps up, finds Taylor Gabriel wide open, and he'll dash down the sideline. Almost got in there, but just a bit out of bounds. A 49-yard gain down to the 1. Shaw took a monstrous hit from rookie C.J. Mosley. First and goal for the Browns. So next play, West up the middle, powers home from 1 yard out, and the Browns lead 10-3. West finished the game with 18 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown. One of his very best games in his rookie year. All right, fourth quarter, still 10-3. Flacco looking for his reliable tight end, Owen Daniels. Daniels dashing down the side, picks up 39 yards. That would lead to a Justin Tucker 28-yard field goal. The Ravens trail 10-6. Remember, they need a win to get in the playoffs. Next Ravens possession, Flacco firing deep. Hello, Torrey Smith. Great concentration being covered by Joe Hayden. I mean, look at the grab by Torrey Smith. And he would be rewarded, and so would the Ravens. Because very next play, Flacco looking for Smith again and again in traffic. Smith is able to haul it in from 16 yards out, and the Ravens lead 13-10. Smith, 4 catches, 83 yards, and that touchdown. Ensuing Browns possession. Shaw looking for Gabriel. That was on 3rd and 15. He had a little bit of a window there, but couldn't find Gabriel, and that forced the punt. Ensuing Ravens possession. Flacco to Kamar Aiken, a 2-yard touchdown, and the Ravens would go on to win 20-10. Flacco finished 22 for 36, 312 yards, and 2 touchdowns.